Hey, my spontaneous queens and kings. Yeah, it's been a while, but the while was worth the wait. While I was sitting back, getting my thoughts together, putting my life in order, planning out for my big win, I wanted to come and free some people. Sometimes we try to live our life by other people's standards, by the church standards, by your partner standards. When are you going to live your life by your standards? And what I mean by that, your standards might not be what everybody else's standards might be. Let me help free you. Before you got in that marriage or that relationship, you used to be in your element. You used to sing a lot. You used to dance a lot. Probably used to write music. You used to write screenplays. Whatever that thing that you used to do. Why you stop? And it's okay if you did, but I'm here to remind you to get back to what you're doing. If you was the type of person to listen to R&B music, country music, church music, reggae music, African music, rap music, country music, go back and do that. It's okay to listen to all that kind of music, but you have to know your limit. If it's affecting you on a level that it's making you do things out of the normal, then I wouldn't suggest that you listen to that type of music. But if you can handle yourself and you know you love God, you still love God, then by all means, do what you do and stop living on other people's standards. We can't be on our front porch and then trying to be on somebody else's front porch at the same time. It's not going to work that way. So am here to free you guys. Go back to do your hobbies. I'm not suggesting that you do your hobbies 24 hours a day. 8 hours out of the day. No. Put you some time for you to do your hobbies. Because guess what? It's going to be like every time you don't do something that you love, you're missing out on life, right? Then when you get up in age, you're going to be like, oh, I wish I had did that. Why put yourself through that? Live your life. Life is too short to be trying to live on somebody else's standards. Live on the standards God gave to you. Live on the principles that God gave to you, or whomever that you serve gave to you. As long as you're doing the right thing and you're not hurting anyone or yourself, live by your own standards. I'm here to tell you, forget what everybody else is saying. Because sometimes we stop living for us and we start living for the people. Live for you. Love you. Start loving yourself. Get back to the point that you love having your own company. Get back to the point that you start writing your own music. Now, this was for y'all, but let me tell you something. This is for me too. I used to write music. I used to sing. I used to record. I recorded one time, so I recorded. So, I'm going to get back to doing all those things. Because life is too short to stop living out your dreams. Life is too short to live on somebody else's standards. And guess what? Somebody else's standards is not moving you forward. But I'm here to tell you to start living out your dreams to the fullest. And watch how far you're going to go. Whatever plans that you have for your business, for your career, have those things in order first. Then go ahead and do your hobby. Do what's going to make you happy. If dancing ratchet is going to make you happy, by all means do it. It's a time and a place to do everything. Because you like to listen to trap music, do it. Because I listen to all that kind of music. I'm going to stay the same. I'm going to be me 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. And if you don't like what I'm doing, guess what? I give you permission to get out of my life. Because guess what? Every day of my life is a party. Every day of my life, it's a celebration, honey. Because if you're not going to have fun and celebrate me, or we're going to celebrate together, guess what? I know how to celebrate myself. Every time I get on the road, it's a party. Every time I'm at home by myself, or with my daughter, guess what? It's a party. Because you do those things, doesn't mean that you don't love God. Loving God and doing God's principle is for you. It's not for everybody else. But if people can take out the things that you're doing and add it to their life, that's an added bonus. But I'm not doing things for people to follow me. I'm not doing anything for me to be someone's mentor. I'm not doing that for them. I'm not. And even if I become someone's mentor, they have to take out the things that's going to benefit them. I'm not going to stop doing the things that I love and water down me any longer because I want to fit in somebody else's standards. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I am here to tell you to dust your feet off, stand up, take a deep breath, and go ahead and do the things that you used to do. Long as you're not doing the wrong things, stealing, killing, lying, and all the other things that I didn't mention, get back to doing what you're doing. Because guess what? Yourself is missing you. And if you fall in love with yourself, have fun with yourself, guess what? The world is going to fall in love with you. You hear me? So I am here to tell you or to remind you to stop and listen to yourself. Because your body's it's like your body's gonna tell you what you need. Whatever you're missing, your body has a way of telling you that it's missing that thing. And just like your body is telling you that you're missing that thing, God can always tell you that He needs to spend time with you and pulling at you. So it's a time and a place for everything. For me, it's crazy because no matter how much I try to plan, God is always shifting me and molding me where He wants me to be. It's a time and a place where He wants me to be quiet, then I'm going to be quiet. And guess what? I don't have to give the world notice that God is speaking to me at that time. I don't have to give the world notice. That time is for me and God. Or whatever God wants me to focus on in my life or what area. He has a way of shifting me and molding me in that direction. So I'm telling you, if it's time for you to focus on what God needs to do, guess what? God have a way of pulling at you, but you have to be the one to listen, okay? Because for me, I have my moments where I listen to the rap music. I have my moments where I listen to country music. I have my moments where I listen to all kind of music. Because guess what? Music is in me. I went to school for music. I love music. I can dissect music, okay? So I can't allow someone or any entity to take something from me, what God gave to me. Because it may look different to you on the outside. But God knows what He's doing. He knows what kind of people that I have to serve. Okay? So by me listening to all this kind of music or speaking to all kind of cultures, it's just my way of connecting with them. So I have my moments where I empower people, when I uplift people, but I also have my moments when I uplift and empower myself. You hear me? Because all that empowerment that I give you is as much as I got to give myself. Because if I'm not doing it for myself, guess what? I don't have enough room in my cup to give to you. So stop judging people because of what they're doing. Stop it. And if you have the ability to empower people and motivate people and pull them up and advocate for them, then meet people where they are and stop trying to change people. God do the changing, not you. All right, my spontaneous and queens and kings. Live for you, love you, and get back to what you're doing. Stop living in other people's standards. I love you guys. Mwah. Today is the day. Today is the day. Oh, today is the day my heart fade away from you. From you. I said today is the day. Today is the day. Oh, today is the day my love fade away from you. From you.